E.N.D here, November 18th, the B&R restricted announcement. And what an announcement we have today. Let's see them immediately. Standard OKO Thief of Crowns is banned. Not a surprise in my opinion. Once Upon a Time is banned. I think it's a big surprise. Veil of Summer is banned. Probably we were expecting this after Pioneer. Brawl OKO Thief of Crowns is also banned. We have more. Legacy Vren 6 is banned. Vintage Narset Parter of Ways is restricted. That means that only one copy can be played in a particular deck. This is affected from literally today in Magic Arena and in Magic Online. Tabletop is November 22nd. I think, in my opinion, is a big announcement. We were expecting something to be banned in Standard, something had to be done in Standard, but really and truly it was a big surprise that we have also Once Upon a Time to be banned. As I said, OKO Thief of Crowns, here is my personal copy. Unfortunately, I should have sold my copy when it was $60. I think the price will drop drastically this card. OKO Thief of Crowns is banned in Standard, something that we were expecting. We were expecting that OKO Thief of Crowns will get banned in Standard. It was so much dominating, and what we were expecting happened. OKO Thief of Crowns is banned in Standard. The big surprise in my opinion is Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time, it's a very good card. It's a card that's being traded at around $20. Here's my personal copy in foil. I was very happy when I pulled this card, a foil, Once Upon a Time. I think it currently had a value of $50, but obviously with the ban, this card will surely go down in price. Once Upon a Time is also banned in Standard. This card cannot be used in Standard anymore. Veil of Summer, after Pioneer, this card was banned last week in Pioneer. I think we were expecting that this card could be banned also in another format. And truly, I didn't expect Standard to be hit by Veil of Summer, but Veil of Summer is also banned in Standard. Vren 6 banned in Legacy. In my opinion, the best card in Modern Horizon. Unfortunately, this card now it's also banned in Legacy. Last but not least, Vintage Narset Parter of Ways. This card is restricted in Vintage. That means that only one card can be played in any Vintage deck. Next B&R, hopefully will not have more bans in Standard, is December 16th, probably the last B&R for the year regarding Standard, Modern, Legacy and Vintage, because we will have a B&R for Pioneer on a weekly basis. Probably will be the last B&R announcement. Let's see if in this B&R announcement we'll see more cards being banned in Standard. Let me give you some summary. OKO Thief of Crowns banned. Once Upon a Time banned. Veil of Summer banned. OKO Thief of Crowns is also banned in Brawl. For Legacy, Vren 6, and for Vintage, Narset Parter of Ways is also restricted. You can leave me a comment below if you agree. If you agree with these bans, I think everyone was expecting OKO to be banned, but really and truly, very few were expecting Once Upon a Time, this beauty of a card, to be banned. Here, there's my subscription button. Subscribe for my channel for more interesting news about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.